Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jas Nicole and I'm here with Vlogmas Day 4. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling y'all my top 10 Christmas movies to watch during the holiday season. The holiday season isn't complete unless you have watched like an insane amount of Christmas movies. You just have to. So I wanted to share with you all my top 10, and they range in genre from like comedy to romance, and so hopefully you all like these options that I give to you, and if you haven't seen them, make sure to check them out. So go ahead and get your pen and paper so you can go ahead and start writing these movies down. These movies are listed in no particular order because I'm indecisive and I couldn't choose like my top one and like, you know, all that. So I just am doing them in random order. The first movie on my list is This Christmas, and This Christmas was released in 2007, so 13 years ago. Crazy to think about. And it stars Loretta Devine, Regina King, I almost said Regina Hall, wrong Regina. Who else? Delroy Lindo, Chris Brown, Columbus Short, and Idris Elba. So a great cast, great lineup of some amazing actors and actresses, but the reason this movie is my favorite is because it is hilarious. There are so many scenes in that movie that literally have me like falling out of my seat in laughter. There's one scene in the movie where Regina King goes in, and y'all, if you've seen this movie, you know what scene I'm talking about. If you haven't seen this movie, I need you to go and watch it. And when that scene comes on, I need you to come back to this video and comment down below how crazy that scene was. You have to do it. It's crazy. It's a funny, feel-good movie that I really enjoy. My mom and sister actually love watching this movie, and I'm pretty sure my mom can recite like all the words, like word for word. The next movie on my list is The Best Man Holiday, and this movie was released in 2013, so 7 years ago, which is still crazy to think about. This movie is kind of like a continuation of The Best Man, following all the characters from the original cast. And I feel like if you like The Best Man, you'll definitely like this one. It's funny, it has like some crazy moments, it has some really sad moments, like sad as in you will need a box of tissues for yourself. Morris Chestnut finds self is in this movie, so you know, I'm happy. But no, it's a really good movie, great cast, great storyline, and honestly it has some like fun surprises in there too, so make sure you check out that movie. The next movie that's on my list, it's kind of like one of those movies where you have to have a very particular sense of humor to enjoy it. The movie is called Office Christmas Party. It was released in 2016, and y'all, it's one of those movies that remind me of like The Pineapple Express or like 21 Jump Street, like those type of movies. And it's just hilarious to me. I have a very weird sense of humor, so to me it was funny. This movie is not suitable for children, so please do not put it on the list if you have children to watch it with. It's not for children. Definitely check it out. It's one of those movies where you can watch once and, you know, it's funny, it's great, and, you know, it kind of like is a different twist on a Christmas movie for adults, basically. So I feel like that's why it made my list, because it's something different. Okay, so the next three movies, I have to warn y'all, they're romantic movies, but they're like the cheesy romantic movies that you find on like Netflix or the Lifetime channel or Hallmark channel during the holiday season. So the first movie is The Princess Switch, and that was released in 2018, and it stars Vanessa Hudgens, and it is so cute. Okay, so without giving away too much, both of the male characters in this movie are so good looking. So I mean, great eye candy. So The Princess Switch is kind of like this, I want to say, romanticized version of The Princess and the Pauper, and so it's really cute and I like it, and you know, it gives me again the unrealistic expectations of finding love. Another one of my movies on my list is The Spirit of Christmas. It's this different twist on a like a romantic tale, and so basically, like, to preface the movie without giving it away, there is this lady and she's like supposed to try and sell this house, but the house is, I I don't want to say haunted because that makes it sound like a scary movie, but it's not. It's like this person died a few years ago and they're trying to basically find out what happened to them, and so she goes on this journey with them. And y'all, the male main character, child, that man is good looking, okay? So keeping with the theme of romantic holiday movies, the next one I have is A Christmas Prince, and that one was released in 2017. It's kind of like any other like movie with like a prince in it, but it has like a cute little twist to it, so I like it a lot. And apparently a lot of people liked it a lot. They ended up making, I think, A Christmas Prince The Royal Wedding and then A Christmas Prince The Royal Baby or something like that. So they made 2 more movies after it. I'm like a sucker for like the romance movies. Alrighty, so my next movie is a classic, and it is Home Alone 2, and it was released in 1992, which was literally a year before I was born. Like, the movie is 28 years old. I had to think about how old I was. I watched Home Alone 2 all the time growing up. I still watch it all the time. Anytime it comes on Freeform, formerly ABC Family, I make sure to watch it. It's just so funny, and honestly, like, the whole premise of the movie is like, it's just, I don't know, there's something about it that just makes it a classic to me, and I love watching it. It's really funny. My parts, of course, when, you know, Kevin is out here, I don't know how this kid is coming up with all these like ingenious ways to escape these people that are chasing him, but it's funny and a great movie for like all ages. So definitely, if you have not checked out Home Alone 2, I need you after this video to watch Home Alone 2. So the next movie that I have on my list is actually quite similar to This Christmas in my honest opinion, but it's still a funny movie nonetheless, and it is Almost Christmas, and this was released out in 2016, so 4 years ago, not too bad. And it stars Monique and I think DC Young Fly and Gabrielle Union and Carrie Hilson. So a pretty like diverse group of actors and actresses. There's some other names and like big names in the movie that I'm forgetting right now. There's some funny scenes in there that I think about because my mom and sister watch this movie so much that I know exactly the scene that they're gonna start reciting it word for word, and it takes away from the funny because I want to hear the characters. Even though it is similar to, you know, This Christmas, I gotta support, you know, my black movies. So definitely check out Almost Christmas. My next movie is actually a movie that I don't hear a lot of people talking about, but it's called Unaccompanied Minors, and it was released in 2006. That's so crazy, 2006, man. The movie basically follows a group of unaccompanied minors in the airport, and they're like on this crazy adventure, and it's just funny to me. I watched it a lot growing up, and it was just funny. It's actually a movie that my sister and I used to watch all the time together. It's just a cute, fun movie to watch like with like kids, or if you're, you know, just wanting a good laugh, like a wholesome laugh, you can definitely watch this movie as an adult. This movie is my movie. This movie I'm about to talk about is my movie. And I heard there were people out there talking smack about this movie, and I just want them to know, don't be disrespecting the Polar Express, okay? Don't do that. The Polar Express is a classic. It was released in 2004, and honestly, I feel like every generation since then has watched The Polar Express. It's so cute, and it has some great sing-along songs, and I just love it. It literally puts me in the mood for Christmas. But it's just a cute movie. It just reminds you of the spirit of Christmas and what it's really about. And, you know, I feel like in these times that we're in right now, there's a lot going on in the world. And so, you know, sometimes we just need to be reminded of just how, you know, precious these times are with our family and friends. And so this movie gets me all sentimental, but it's such a good movie. It has some great songs. I'm probably going to end up watching The Polar Express while I edit this video, because now I'm in the mood to watch The Polar Express. So that is all the movies that I have for you all on my top 10 Christmas movies list. Let me know down in the comments what is your favorite movie to watch during the holiday season. I know there's so many, you know, movies that are out there that are like classics, some new ones. So I know there's like never a shortage of movies to watch, but I would love to know what are some of y'all's favorites Christmas movies to watch. Thank you all for watching Vlogmas Day 4. Make sure to check out my other videos in my Vlogmas 2020 playlist. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. Until next time, bye.